Right. Next topic is the factors affecting the acidic strength. Right. Here, factors affecting the acidic strength point of view. So we need to talk about here particularly what are the factors will affect on the acidic strength, or what is mean by a acidic strength. Acidic strength is nothing but for a given acid how much easily that proton H plus ion is going to be produced by the given acid. That we can call it as the ability or the capability of that particular substance is its acidic strength. Right. What is mean by acidic strength? Acidic strength is the ability of a substance to produce the H plus ions, or how much easily the particular substance is going to be produce the H plus ions. That particular ability or capability of a substance is called as its acidic strength. This acidic strength for a given acid will depends upon the mainly two factors. I think mainly different factors are there, but most commonly we'll talk about it mainly depends upon the extent of ionization. As all we know that extent of ionization is nothing but how much extent that particular compound is splitting into the ions, how much easily that particular substance is going to be splitting into the ions. That we can call it as it's the extent of ionization. This extent of ionization will depends upon the again the strength of particular bond between the hydrogen and other atom. Right. Suppose I am taking that here hydrogen and here it is a A, it will be there. In between this one there is a what is the bond strength? It depends upon the bond strength. Bond strength is so weak bond strength is there. Obviously it produces the H plus ion easily, and it can produce H plus ions easily. This bond between the hydrogen and other atom is weaker. A weaker bond is there. Definitely it produces the H plus ions easily. Whereas in the case of the nature of the bond, if it is in a polar one, if the bond between the hydrogen and A atom is a polar, and then definitely that polar nature is increases, and obviously and electronegativity between the when that polar nature will be increases, if there is a electronegativity between the two atoms hydrogen and this A atom is increases, then obviously its a polar nature will be increases, and it is going to be show that more acidic in nature, or its acidic strength is going to be increases. Right. So in such a way this acidic strength mainly will depends upon the its extent of ionization. This extent of ionization again it depends upon the strength of the HA bond, hydrogen and other atom, the strength of this HA bond, and other one is the polarity of hydrogen and A bond, this HA bond polar nature. If it is a polar nature is purely depends upon the electronegativity difference between the two atoms. If the more electronegativity difference is there, definitely it is going to be nature of that bond is going to be more polar, and obviously it is going to be more acidic in nature, or its acidic strength is going to be more. And as for the factors point of view, I am taking that first one, and here I am taking that mainly this is the first factor. Whatever I am taking, this is going to be a first one. Its extent of ionization is going to be more, it will be there, and definitely and it can easily produces the H plus ions. Okay, I can write otherwise in other terms this HE bond strength, whatever this strength of this bond, HE bond is going to be more, and strength it will be there. That means a strong bond is there. There is a more strong, the bond between the hydrogen and A is going to be more strong. If it is a more strong means it will not produces the H plus ions that much easily, and the dissociation is going to be difficult. Extent of ionization is going to be difficult, and where the more strong, the strength of this HA bond is stronger, and then the acidic strength is going to be yes, I am writing this acidic strength will be decreases. HA bond strength is more, then definitely its acidic strength is going to be decreases. In the same way, if I will take that this HA bond polar nature, this polar nature is purely depends upon the electronegativity difference between the two atoms, En difference. If electronegativity difference is increases between the two atoms, then the nature of the bond, its a polar nature will be increases. Polar nature also increases. Then I can write its acidic results, acidic strength also increases, right? So this is a one and this is another one. I can write its strength of the bond is more stronger is the bond, acidic strength is going to be decreases, and a bond nature, polar nature will be increases, acidic strength also increases. That is the first factor will affect on the acidic strength. I think in the previous class also some extent we have discussed about this particularly acidic strength. Four factors we have seen. One is the nuclear charge is a 1, and electronegativity, charge on the ion, and other one is the ionic size. That four factors. In addition to that four factors, even this also we can take, and here this is a first factor will affect on this one, and the second one is here I am taking that there is for a same group and same group of elements, elements are involved in the HEA formation, right? I am taking that here hydrogen and A is a bond. So these A atoms are belongs to the same group. Whatever the A I am taking, this A are belongs to this same group of elements. So same group of elements are there. Suppose I am taking that there is a seventh A group element. Seventh A group element means I will get that there is HI is a 1, and HBr is another one, and HCl is another one, and HF is going to be another one. That means in the same group, what happens from top to bottom, atomic size will be increases. As the atomic size is increases, this A atom size will be increases, keep on increasing, and here one more. So this size increases, and bond breaking is going to be easy, and it requires the less amount of energy, and H plus ion formation is going to be easy. Whenever the H plus ion formation is easy, then its acidic strength is going to be more, right? So here from fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine, these are the 7th A group elements from top to bottom. 7th A group elements are there. From chlorine to fluorine to iodine, its size of the atom will be increases. Whenever the size of the atom is increases, then we can say that it's a acidic strength. Size of what atom with hydrogen combination with other atom is that atom size is increases. Obviously, its acidic strength is going to be increases. So that I can write here HI is more stronger acid than the HBr, then followed by HCl, then followed by HF. In such a way, you can take that there is different group elements you can take instead of A, and you can take the different group elements. I was taking the simple one, 7th A group elements. You can take 6th A group elements or 5th A group elements, that all combination. As all we know that in the period from top to bottom, its atomic size is increases. Atomic size is going to be increases, then definitely, and keep on. That means extra cell is going to be increases. Then so the hydrogen and the atom bond nature is going to be decreases. Easily it forms H plus ions. When it is forming the easily H plus ions, definitely its acidic strength is more, right? So that's the reason this is one concept we can take. Second factor will affect on this one, and here atomic size. And the next one is third one is if I am taking the same period, and as all we know that in the same period and the same group, this is the same group of elements are involved in as a here a hydrogen and this is the A. So if this A atom is the same period elements are they? If these A atoms of an elements are the same period are they? So I am taking the second period elements here. CH4 is the hydrogen combination with the carbon, second period element, and the next one is NH3, and suppose if I will take, there is an H2O, and other one is there is an HF. These all fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen and carbon are belongs to the second period in the periodic table, same period. These A atoms of an element we have taken. So what happens, generally in the from left to right in the period, electronegativity is going to be increases. Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine electronegativities you can compare, and definitely from carbon to fluorine electronegativity will be increases. As the electronegativity increases, so nature of bond between that hydrogen and other atom, polarity will be increases. Then we can say that as the polar nature increases, and its acidic strength is also going to be increases. That's the reason I can write here acidic strength order is HF is more acidic than the H2O, then followed by this particular NH3, then followed by its particularly CH4 molecule. Right? How can you see this one? This is simply a same period elements are there. Whenever I am taking that same period elements as a here, and electronegativity will be increases, then obviously if electronegativity is increases, then we can say it's going to be its a polar nature will be increases. As the polar nature increases, then we can say that its acidic strength also increases. This is one factor will affect on this one, and other one is the fourth one. If different groups and different period element are taken, so whenever there is a different group and a different period element are taken, so I am taking the here same group and the same period element, and different group and period elements are taken as a different period and group elements are taken. Obviously it affects also on the acidity. So this is purely depends upon the electronegativity difference. I am taking that this is an HE, this E atom, it is from the one period element another group element. So the difference between the electronegativity difference between hydrogen and A atom will be increases. Here electronegativity difference will be increases between the hydrogen and A atom. You can see that electronegativity difference is one aspect, and other one you may see that even size of the atoms also, right? So suppose if you have seen that electronegativity difference is increases, and what happens, obviously its acidic strength is going to be increases. And another aspect is that you may take that if its atomic size is increases, then definitely its atomic size, or you can write, I am writing in the simply size of the atom is increases, and its acidic strength also increases. These are the two factors we can able to see whenever we have taken the both are different group and different period elements are taken. Then definitely this electronegativity difference between the two atoms is increases, and acidic strength also increases, and size of the other combining atom is increases. Then its acidic strength also increases. This is quite similar to the somewhere in the middle topic one. This is right. So this is one, and other important last factor affecting on this one is I am taking this is a fifth one I am writing here. So there is an oxo acids are there. What is mean by this oxo acids? So oxo acids are in the previous class we have seen that acids are based on the molecular composition. Two types of acids are there. So one is a binary acid, and other one is oxo acid. So binary acid only hydrogen combination with other element is there, like a HCl, HBr and HF, that all will comes under the oxo acids, sorry, binary acids. Whereas the oxo acid is a hydrogen combination with oxygen and any other element is there. Such acids are called as oxo acids. whenever I am taking that oxo acid, right, in this oxo acid, hydrogen, oxygen and other element A it will be there. So this element, if it is electronegativity is more, again factors is going to be same. So this hydrogen and oxygen is quite common in all the different compounds. Then we need to compare with only A. This A, if it is having the more electronegative, then obviously its acidic strength also going to be more, right? I am taking that one simple example to understand this one. Here HClO is more than the HBRO, then followed by HIO. That means here chlorine electronegativity is right. Here chlorine electronegativity is more, then followed by the bromine electronegativity, then followed by the iodine electronegativity. Okay, oxo acids are the acids in which there is a hydrogen, oxygen and other A atom is there, then we can call it as a oxo acids. Okay, so here I am taking the there is an again 7th A group elements, chlorine, bromine and iodine. So HClO, HBRO and HIO. Chlorine electronegativity is more than the bromine, then followed by the iodine. Or in the same way you can take different halides are there, like HiO4 or HI. So you can take HXO4 is a 1, or you can take HXO3. That means 4 oxygen atoms are there, more number of electronegative atoms are there, acidic strength is also more. Here HXO3, for the same halogen, more number of oxygen atoms, and again HXO2, then followed by this is an HXO. So this is a general acidic strength order for the all oxo acids. The different combinations. HXO4 means there is an 4 oxygen atoms are there. HX is a quite common halogen. If it is a depending upon whether you are taking the same halogen, then this is a order. HXO4, HXO3, HXO2 and then HXO is a order for the acidic strength order, right? Just you can make a note this one.